Hey, what is up guys, TruePyroShad here bringing you another episode of Pyro Paradox. A bit different today, a little bit different, as you can see by the title. As you can most likely tell, I have finally completed Pyro Paradox. It is done, it is finished. Oh boy, this team took me a very long time to build, and I'm very happy that I have finally finished it. I'm actually planning to make a special that is coming up soon, showcasing every Hizuta from Pyro Paradox, as well as Gashin's Mixie Maxes, and as well as some Hizuta tactics. But today I'm going to do what I usually do in my team recovery, summarizing videos, I guess, team reviews or whatever. So this will be the very last team review of Pyro Paradox. I did two other before with my Nepu team. I called it my Nepu team before, I actually named it Pyro Paradox. And with the special I'm planning to do in the future, I'm going to just show you some screenshots. I've actually started working on a very little bit. It's actually taken me the little bit I've just started on. Took me a very long time to do, a couple hours as well as, and it's only 2 players that I've fully finished, so I've still got another 14 to go, but I will get it done. And also this will be the last video for this week, because tomorrow I'll be going out of town, and I'll be coming back on the Sunday, so I won't be able to record anything. And yeah, without further ado, let's get to the bit that you're most likely waiting for, the team recap thing. So anyway, we've got this guy here. I do not know this guy's name. I will find out in the future and such, but he's a member from Dragon Link. I've maxed out his stats. He's and also I'm just gonna say real quickly, I'm gonna talk about every bit of the player, why I chose them and stuff. And the reason why I chose this guy is because I was looking for a defender on the team. And this guy, I like this guy. He's Dragon Link as well, so there's an added bonus. He got some good moves such as Vanishing Cut, and I really like him. He's designed a lot. He's grown on me, and I really like him. Anyway, so let's talk about his moves now. He has got Vanishing Cut, Grade X, one of the strongest defenses in the game. Zeroyon, Zace Zeroyon, a powerful wind attributed dribble attack, not too powerful, but it's alright. Decoy release Zay. You guys might remember that we tried to get this manual a while back, and I got it and I gave it to him, so yeah. And his last Hizuta is Air Bullet S, which is a Hizuta I gave to him just so that it will be easier for him to block shots and such. And he's got 2 skills, JP plus 30 and dribble plus 10. I just gave him because, you know, just filler skills, I guess. Anyway, this Gashin is the turtle-looking thing from from Raime. It's a version exclusive Gashin, so it's pretty cool. And I tried it over, so yeah, his Mixie Trans is with Tochan. It's a level 50 Mixie Trans, and his stats all go up. I really like it's an alright look, but his defense, he gets a plus 30 defense boost, which is very powerful, as you can see. When he Mixie Trans, his defense goes up by 70, reaching 346. Very powerful indeed. And also going to say, I forgot now, I zoned out. But yeah, pretty powerful indeed. And his Hizuta is the wings of the ancient Tobu's Mixie Trans Hizuta, but now it's this guy, so it's all good. So yeah, not much to say about this guy, and I'm actually going from my least favorite player right now to my most favorite players. So that's why you're here. Alrighty, next move on the list is Hakuryuu. Now I like how I say from going from least favorite to, but I'm doing it in a weird order, I guess. So Hakuryuu is still, yeah, he's alright, I guess. Anyway, so let's talk about Hakuryuu's moves. So no, the reason why I chose Hakuryuu. So Hakuryuu, he's a very powerful defender. Personally, my one of my favorite plays from Raymond Go, and my audio is acting really weird for some reason. I think, yeah, I've been pulling the cord out. That is why it's going all jittery, I guess. And oh, it's going, yeah, it's going very weird. That is really weird indeed. Okay, maybe I should just put it down, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, enough of that. So the reason I chose Hakuryuu is because he's one of my favorite defenders, and I really just like his design as well, and I also like his personality as shown in the anime, as he's quite devious and such. And he's also really powerful with a block of 297. That is extremely high, but still not the highest on the team, actually, so it's second highest. So anyway, let's talk about his moves now. He's got Hunter's Net S, that's his, you know, his signature move. He's got a Taicho Illusion Ball, Taicho Deep Jungle, which is powerful, one of the strongest wood attributed moves in the game. And then he's got the Perfect Cascade, Dribble His Attack, Fence Command 13 or something like that, which is pretty powerful. Next, I don't know the top skill's name, but I know the bottom one. What it does is that it increases the chance of you stealing the ball when you make contact with the player, which is really powerful for Hakuryuu. It can pretty much save the day in your defense days, which sounds a bit weird, but anyway, his Keshin is Judge Oracle. The Keshin suits him, I guess, and his Mixi trains with Midolika, which is best match Mixi trans. I do not know the Keshin name, but he has got Spitting Upper A as his Hizuta, and I also do not know the skill there, but it's an alright Mixi trans, which we'll see towards the end of the video. And also his stats go really high up, especially his dribble gets a large boost, as well as his technique. His dribble actually doubles, which is quite surprising. Same with his shot, even though I doubt Hakuryuu will be shooting any goals without a shot Hizuta. Anyway, moving along, we've got Fubuki here. Fubuki, really the main reason why I chose him, it was actually a toss-up between Fubuki and Yukimura. I probably would have chose Yukimura instead, and Yuki will most likely be replacing Fubuki in Galaxy, but the reason why I chose Fubuki over Yuki is because the fact that Fubuki's best match mix he trains with Goenji looks amazing. By far the best mix he trains in the game, in my opinion. And Fubuki just amazing. Anyway, so I use Fubuki on the team as the speed striker. He's pretty much, his stats, as you can see, are pretty well balanced, except for his catch stat, which he doesn't really need. And let's talk about his Hizuta now. His Hizuta, Eternal Blizzard, White Blade, Ice Ground, Wolf Legend, and Northern Impact. He's got a large variety of moves, even though Wolf Legend and Northern Impact have the same power, but Wolf Legend is a long shot, Northern Impact is a chain shot, so just coverage there, as well as Eternal Blizzards there, just, it's a bit cheaper as well, and, it's Fubuki, why not? Anyway, his the skill he has is a plus 30 shot, which is just the power up his shot strength, just so he can be a bit more powerful. And now his Keshin is Snowfall Sire, perfect Keshin for Fubuki, since though it was from his disciple Yuki, and I've nearly fully evolved it, which is great. Anyway, now for his Mixi trans with Goenji, as you can see, his shot strength doubles, not over doubles, which is really impressive when he Mixi trans with Goenji. And now the skills the Hizuta he gets from Mixi maxing with Goenji is Taicho Basilisk Shrew and Zaste Beast Lord, which is a version exclusive move. I think it suits this really well because Fubuki's Wolf Legend, it's pretty powerful, but when he Mixi transes with Goenji, Wolf Legend gets absorbed by fire and turns into Beast Lord. At least that's how I see it, and I think that's a cool way of saying it. Anyway, so as we can see, his stats go way up, especially his shot, and his Keshin is Emma Gazard, which is Goenji's Keshin. So pretty much when he Mixi transes, he turns into an awesome Goenji. No, an awesome Goenji. Alrighty, moving along in the world of stuff, we've got Fudo here. Fudo, I actually quite like him a lot. I've grown onto him a lot recently because just it's Fudo. He's pretty cool and unique as well, and his shot is surprisingly higher than Fubuki's naturally, which is quite interesting. I try to specialize in his dribble technique because it is what he's known for. He's got a unique, oh god, god, that scared me. A unique kind of dribble, and I wonder what's happening. My audio is acting really weird. Okay, whatever. Yeah, this is acting really weird. I have no idea what's going on. Sorry, guys. Okay, it seems to be better now. Alrighty. Anyway, so let's talk about his moves now after all that. So his Keshin is Gashan Wolfen's Keshin, that Wolf 1. Looks suits him very well. It's a powerful dribble. His Hizuta Taicho Death Sword, Zay Skill Slide, Emperor Penguin Zay, Hiroto 1-2 Touch or whatever it's called A, and Retire Across A, and he's also got the Skill Technique plus 20. Retire Across, he uses it with Hiroto. It's a very powerful move, and it just works very well for Fudo, as well as Death Sword, just filler move I guess, and Killer Slide suits Fudo a lot as well. And remember number 2, I had to have this move on the team, so I put it on Fudo, and it's a chain shot as well, so Fudo becomes more useful. Anyway, he actually has a best match mix. He trains with Kiddo, as you can see his shot goes up quite a bit as well. Not as well, especially his dribble, so he becomes ultra mega powerful in the field. He gets the strongest shot on my one of the strongest shots on my team actually when he Mixi transes. Well off the death zone, grade X, and oh boy, it's very powerful. And it's also a long shot as well. His Kashin is that gun Kashin dude. I don't know its name, but still, very nice indeed. Alrighty, moving along on the roster of players, we've got Saru here. I really like Saru. Personally, he most likely will be getting replaced in Galaxy. I'm not going to talk about who will be replacing who this time. I'll talk about it in the future as the go along with my YouTube channel. But you know, Saru, I like him, but he's not my all-time. He's not one of my personal favorites, really. So there is a very high possibility that he'll be getting replaced in the future. But anyway, well, not in this team, in Galaxy, of course, is what I meant. Anyway, so with Saru, he's got a pretty powerful shot. He's pretty much one of my backup strikers, and it's pretty powerful. He's got his moves are Shell Bit Burst Grade X, and fun fact, Saru is the only player who can naturally learn Shell Bit Burst Grade X, so boom. Anyway, he's got a Kosuke Ride Grade X, it's that Water Dragon move, Death Spear A, and Skydrop Tower A. I don't know his first skill, but his second skill increases his technique points by 20, and his Gashin is Everlast, and it's pretty powerful with its Mortal Smash. Moving along, his Mixie trains with Arthur. Seems though it's pretty much Tema in the future, or Tema's grandson or whatever, and I'm already using different Mixie Max with Tema. It made perfect sense to Mixie train Saru with Arthur, so I can give him Onosurigize and Taicho Saikino 1100. Saru is pretty much one of the main threats of my team, considering how powerful he becomes when he's Mixie trains, even though he's not in the main lineup, surprisingly, which is, you know, whatever. And his Gashin is Margin Pegasus Arc, because I changed Tema's Gashin and such. Moving along. Alrighty, next we have Faye. The reason I chose Faye is that he's probably my favorite new character from Chroma Stone, I guess. Yeah, you can say that he's my favorite new character from Chroma Stone. Actually, yeah, you can say that. That's a solid statement, I guess. He's one of my favorite players from Chroma Stone, even though he might be getting replaced in Galaxy. Not entirely sure yet, but yeah. Anyway, so he's got a really high kick. It is really powerful indeed. Let's talk about his moves now. He's got Zaste, Southern Crosscut, A, Coil Upper, Taicho, Extreme Rabbit, and Zaste Onokiba. I taught him Onokiba just so I can fully level it up instead of using the one he uses with Mixie Trains with Big, because he can't evolve that. Anyway, his skills, I did not know his bottom skill, but his top skill increases the strength of all Earth Hizata, used by Faye by 1.2, making Extreme Rabbit and Onokiba much more powerful, and his Kashin is Lightspeed Warrior Robin, which is his normal Kashin. Anyway, his Mixie Trains with Big, it makes his shot a bit more powerful, not too much though, and it gives him his kick plus 30 skill, as well as a KP break, which means when he goes into battle with Kashin's one Mixie Trans, while he has his Kashin out, he's going to be much more stronger. Moving along with the player roster is Aphrodite. Aphrodite was the only reason I actually do have Aphrodite on this team is he's sort of like a filler player, and the reason why he's on here is because the fact that he was a version exclusive in Shine and Dark to the Dark version, and it was the first time I ever got him, and I was really hyped about it, and it gave me excuse to use him, as well as the fact a lot of his Isata are returning, which is his God Knows and Heaven's Time are both returning, which he both has, and his kick and dribble are extremely powerful. And talking about his other two moves, he's got Dual Strike Zay, not Dual Strike, Double Shot Zay, which is Beta's shot, as well as Zero Magnum Great X with Footer, which is pretty cool. And his Gashin, it's a leopard thing, I don't know the name of it, and he makes his chances with Gamma. He gets his only Wood attributed shot for his Wood attributed Nest Gamma Strike S, and he gets Gamma's Gashin as well as Technique plus 10. And when he makes his chances, he becomes very powerful in his shots. I just realized that he's quite intense. Anyways, I'm moving along to our backup goalie here. We've got Mecha Endo. Mecha Endo, another favorite guy from Chroma Stone. I guess him and Faye are tied, and Saru. I guess they're the really only players from the new people from Chroma Stone I like, I guess. Anyway, so Mecha Endo's got a really high to catch stat, as you can see. Not the highest. Our main goalie has a higher one, and his moves are, what do you want to call it? Street Pocket Zay, Zaste, Penguin the Hand, and Shining Hole Zay. His skills, the bottom skill makes it so the Hizata is cheaper to use. For example, Emperor Penguin the Hand is normally 4 TP points, but well, technically it's just TP, but with that skill it's reduced down to 30 TP, which is pretty awesome. And this other skill that he has makes it so his hands recover quicker from being numb, so Penguin the Hand does not have such a recoil as it used to have on Mecha Endo. Anyway, his Gashin, it's the silver version of the Kishin that can use Gigantic Bomb, do not know the name, and he mixy transes with his real version in his adult form, and he gets 2 skills which I do not know the name of, as well as a new Kishin that I do not know the name of. No, he gets Shusuke's Kishin, that's right, with Margin the hand, I remember, guys, all good. And his catch is a very high when he mixy transes, much higher than, I think Fubuki had the highest shots stat, yeah, really high. So that's pretty good. Next we have Shinto on the roster. Shinto, really like his mixy trans with Nobunaga, but since the mixy trans are going to be in Galaxy, not entirely sure if I'll be keeping it on or not, but I've grown a lot onto Shinto. I really like his character now, and the answer will most likely be yes on keeping Shinto. Anyway, his shot stat is extremely high, just because with midfielders you can drain their catch stat to 0 and max out their shot stat, which I think is the best thing ever. Anyway, his Kishin is his Kishin's also Maestro, and his moves are Presto, Turn S, Emperor Penguin number 3 Grade X, Olympus Harmony Grade X, Deep Mist S, and Draco Reigns Grade X. Emperor Penguin number 3, he actually learns that normally by level up, which I think is pretty damn awesome, and I had to teach him Draco Reigns separately, which he uses with Teo, I think, not entirely sure. And that skill he has at the top increases all his wood attributed move strength, meaning that his moves are much stronger than before. Anyway, when he mixes maxes with Nobunaga, his shot stat goes beyond the charts, it goes skyrocketing really high, as well as his technique, and his dribble doesn't get too high, but he gets Sezuna boost with its mixy trans and dribble plus 30, which is quite impressive. And the Kishin I gave him his the Nishiki's Kishin, just because it really suits the mixy trans, I feel. Next, moving along with the characters, we've got 7 more to go. It's pretty good. We've got Tiger here. Tiger is probably one of my favorite players from Go. Really like him a lot, and I made him an all-round player, focusing mainly on his defense as well. But he can score points, as he has Taicho, Dennayoto, Zei, Tiger Drive, and his dribble, his attack is Acrobat Keep S, and his defense moves are Atlantis Wall Grade X and Taicho The Wall. And his Kishin is his Lion Kishin, which he did not use in the anime for whatever reason, and his skill is plus 20 luck, which is just, filler stat. Anyway, he mixy transes with Soso, getting a Soso's Kishin, as well as plus 30 defense and 1 other skill. And also, I do not know his Kishin's name, so it's gonna be good. Next, it's the main lean, I don't know, the awesome guy, Hakuryuu. That basically sums up why I chose Hakuryuu, as well as the fact that he has one of the highest kick stats in the... No, I think it's the 2nd highest shot stat in the game, which is pretty awesome if you maximize it, which I have not done. I've gotten it really high though, to 328, the highest kick I have in the game, and highest kick I've ever gotten before, which is pretty awesome. If I were to max it out, I think it would get... His technique, his technique will go really far down, so if I were to max out his strength, Hakuryuu can gain about 187 points into his shots, which means he'll have a really high power, which I'm not going to do because I hate reducing the technique. But his moves are Taicho, Dragon Blaster, Sprint Walk Grade X, Zigzag Spark, Zei, another move, Electric thing, I don't know, I think it's Electric Whip S, and then Great Blaster Grade X with Teo. He used to have White Hurricane, I replaced that for the Kick plus 20, and I felt like I preferred Dragon Blaster at the time, but after the anime I want to get White Hurricane back. But Dragon Blaster is much more better than White Hurricane in Hakuryuu's case, as he's a forward and such. And his Kishin is of course Seiju, Shining Dragon, and he mixy transes with Shu, getting a whopping 555 kick strength. That is awesome. And he gets Shu's Kishin, as well as Black Ash Grade X, and I think it's Storm Zone S. Storm Zone being one of the powerfulest dribble Hizzata in the game, and Black Ash is pretty powerful as well. Hakuryuu is probably my strongest striker, and that is why he will just continue being awesome. That's a good answer, very good answer. Alrighty, next we have our main goalkeeper, Rokoko. His goalkeeper stat is really high, nearly as high as Hakuryuu's shots, really, and I could make it a bit higher, but then again I can make Hakuryuu's thing a bit higher as well, so it's a pretty fair trade, personally. Yeah. Anyway, so his moves are Taicho, Big Sweepy Punch, Taicho, Taikyo Oka, I think it is, Shisuke's Mixy Transistor, and he also gets his, of course, Zei's God Hand X, and a different move which I do not know the name of, but it's fully evolved to A. Anyway, he gets a Keeper plus 30, making his Keeper stat much more higher, and he's got the same skill as Mecha Endo, where it reduces his numbness in his hands, and his Kishin is that red orb dragon thing, so Yeah. Next we have Margin Pickers. Yes, this is no. Okay, we've got Tema here. Tema, really like him. Just that's it. Yeah, got a really high kick stat, as well as his dribbles really high as well, and his block, and he's just all his stats are really high actually, besides his catch. Anyway, his moves are Soyo Kaze Step S, Wonder Trap Zay, Kazan Drive, Zay's God Wind, Taicho Mark Wind, and his Kashin is Margin Pickers Arc Stage 0. One of my 2 Stage 0 Kashins, and Tamamisi Transit with Tsurugi, making his shot stack go really high, as well as the fact he gets Kensei Lancelot, as well as a Death Drop Grade X, and another move, I think it's Endless Summer, which, you know, is the other move. Next, we've only got 3 characters left to go. We've got Kazamaru, just all-time favorite character, that's why he's on the team. His moves are Taicho Senpu Dash, Taicho Senpu G, Taicho Fuji no Mai, Spiral Draw S, and Shikimaze. He's got a block skill that increases his defensive points by 30, making him extremely powerful, and he's really fast as well. I think he's got my highest keeper, not my highest keeper, the highest defensive stat, as well as my fastest player. It's quite impressive. And his Keshin, I don't know the name of his Keshin, but he mixes trains with his adult version, getting 10 plus technique and a different Keshin and a skill that does something that I don't know. Next we have Hiroto, really awesome guy, love this guy. He was meant to be the original captain of Pyro Paradox until he was replaced, if you will. He's got another really high shot stat, and generally all his stats are pretty high in general. He's got a pretty high dribble as well, and he's very reliable with my dribbling, I've noticed, with, you know, all my games. And his moves are Rusei Blade Zay, Kiku Ichimochi, Zay's to Kiku Ichimochi, Taicho Aggressive Beat, Inazuma Break S, and Zay's to Screwdriver. Inazuma Break, you know, it's pretty awesome on him, just saying. And then he gets Alpha's Kashin, and Amisi trains him with Okita, making him really fast. And he gets plus 30 speed as well as plus 20 dribble, making him really powerful. And he gets Tsurugi-Uchi's Kashin Masin to Pendragon, and it's really awesome on him. That's the same Kashin I gave to him in Shine and Dark. Anyways, moving on to the captain of the team, Amniya Teo, with a really high kick stat, really fast player as well, really all-round very good player. I really should upgrade his dribble because it frustrates me when I cannot cut past players with his dribble, and he's meant to be awesome in his dribble, I guess. Anyway. His moves are Sparker Dribble Z, Sunshine Storm S, Fire Tornado, Asterix Rock Grade S, and Fire Tornado Double Drive, which is pretty awesome. He's got one of the highest kick stats in the team as well. His Kishin is, of course, Teoshin Apollo, Stage 0, and he mixes trains with Kome, with to get her Kishin, no, a different version of her Kishin, which is blue, as well as Taicho Tenchai Lame, as well as a really good skill called Arm Saver, which makes Keshin arm last longer while you're mixing maxed, which is pretty cool. And that's generally all the players, I guess. Let's go into this menu here. Oops, to really quickly view them, how they look and stuff. So I'm pretty sure that you will last. So let's quickly do this real quickly. Yeah, we're gonna speed through this just so you know we can get it all done. Alrighty, it's Shinto now, Nobunaga, Sosa Maestro, and yeah, all that good stuff, man. All these, I'm really happy with how this team looks. I put a lot of effort into it. I'm proud I finally got it finished. So yeah, very, very happy I am. I'm very happy right now, if you didn't gather. So yeah, just some of you guys might think they're weird, but I personally really like all of them. Which, you know, not at all. I should really say I like all of them. I chose all of them. I guess that makes perfect sense why I like them all. And yeah, not much more to say, but yeah, I really gotta thank you guys for motivating me to actually finish this team. If it weren't for you, Pyro Paradox might not even exist. So just because you guys gave me motivation to actually record videos of it and trying to just show someone that I actually completed a really powerful team. So yeah, thank you guys so much for doing that for me, giving me motivation. That's just pretty damn awesome. So yeah, and let's see the awesome mixy trains now. Let's go to it. Yes, the awesomeness is Gonji Shuya / Fubuki guy. Anyway, the powerful Hakuryuu. Man, I don't really have too much to say now. I've pretty much said all I had to say, really. And my throat feels like it's getting dry as well. That's not really helping. Alrighty, let's quickly get this done now. I'm just rushing it, man. Yeah, margin great. Did I say that Rokoko Mixi trains with Endo? I don't remember now. Oh well, he Mixi trains with Endo and get Godhand W. Yep. Yeah, I don't think I did. I don't recall saying anything about it. Oh well, mistakes happen. Mistakes happen in these. And wow, we're up to Pyro. This is the win. It's alright, this Mixi trans, really. It could be better, but it's alright for what it's worth, really. And now, the greatest Mixi trans ever. You will barely tell the difference. Kazumari with himself. His hair just gets a little bit darker, really, and he got a green Kishin for no reason. And yep, that is it. Well, yeah, there's not much more I can say. I will real quickly, I will show you some screenshots of the thing I've been working on. But other than that, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next scene in a second. Alrighty, so here you can see some screenshots. I made all these myself. I got the images from my Chromestone game, then I edited them. So here we have Mecha Endo, which is looking pretty awesome. Probably my favorite out of the bunch that you'll see. And it was also the first one I made as well. Next we have Hiroto, the second one I made. It looks really cool as well. Not as good as Mecha Endo, in my opinion. Next, should be Hakuryuu right about now, and this one was awesome when I did this. This blew my mind how well I did this one, really. I just really like it a lot. Next we have Fubuki. This one is not one of my favorites, actually. I do like it, but not as much as the others. I couldn't find the textures for the frost I wanted, but it still looks pretty damn good. And finally, the other one I have done is Tayo, the captain. So yeah, now what you're probably wondering what this is. I'm planning to use these things as a background. I'm gonna have one of every player on the team as a background, and in front of this, I'm gonna edit it out, and there'll be a gap for the Hizata to play. It's gonna have all the Hizata. I have done Mecha Endo and Fubuki. I've finished those ones. Those are the ones I've done, and yes, I got this idea when I was walking home from school, actually, when I was going home, and I was thinking, wait a minute, I just got a brilliant idea. And I've been thinking of doing something like this, but I didn't think I'd actually do it as spot on as I imagined. So I'm really happy with what I've done so far, and you guys will have to just stay tuned to see what it will look like when it's done, because so far I'm the only one who gets to enjoy it. But yeah, see you guys next week. This is TruePyroShad signing out. Peace. I've actually decided to show you guys a quick preview of what it looks like. So yeah, here's a quick scene of what it's looking like for Mecha Endo. I've finished everything else though. There's actually showing off his Mixi Max as well as his Keshin Armed and Keshin Hizata as well. But this is just a little taste of what it will be like, and really hope you guys like it. And yeah, without further ado, now for real, see you guys next time. It's TruePyroShad signing out. Peace.